health and peace and happiness for everyone. Torah Adonai Temima Meshivat Nafesh. The Torah of Hashem is pure, restoring the soul. It is now Erev Shabbat and Erev Yom Tov, the first day of Chag Sukkot, Tafshin Pei Aleph. What will enable us in our lives to have more closeness to Hashem, Kirvat Elohim, when our situation is very stable and secure, or when that stability and security are a little shaken? On the one hand, when we have security and stability, we are free to devote time and energy to spiritual growth, to deepening our closeness with Hashem. That is why in the relative stability that we have in Medinat Israel today, there is a growth of Jewish culture, of Torah learning. Am Yisrael can devote time to what we are and what we strive to be. The same is true about other times in Jewish history when we had relative stability. But there's another side to the coin. The other side of the coin is that when everything is good and stable and secure, sometimes, chas v'shalom, we forget Hashem. We think, Chalila, that we don't need Hashem and everything is okay. I'm okay all alone. I don't need you. Chas v'shalom. That is why in Yetziat Mitzrayim, when we left Mitzrayim, we went through the desert, through the Midbar. Not only because geographically, to get from Mitzrayim to Eretz Yisrael, we have to go through the desert. The desert is also a stage that shows us how we are weak, how much we're dependent on being close with Hashem. And so that we take that experience from the Midbar and it becomes part of our national DNA, how we are in need of Hashem and we are close with Hashem, so that when we come and create a state in Eretz Yisrael and things become more stable, we remember that even in that stability, we are close with Hashem and we are dependent on Hashem. How many times does Moshe Rabbeinu warn us that when we come to Eretz Yisrael and things become more stable and secure, there is the danger that we will forget Hashem. We always have to remember and not let that happen to us. The same is true in our days. The difference between our home and our sukkah. Let me give just one example of how we experience this. At home, the temperature, even this small thing, the temperature is pretty stable. In the summer, the air conditioner makes it a little cooler. In the winter, the same air conditioner makes it a little warmer. So more or less, we keep a stable temperature in the house. When we go out to our sukkah, is it as comfortable? Not really. We have a fan. It doesn't do the job as good as an air conditioner. But this lack of comfort, this lack of stability is exactly what teaches us, reminds us that actually the world is in the hands of Hashem. Not everything is in our hands. And yes, we sometimes have to step out of our comfort zone to be close with Hashem. This is a very important lesson. Also the fact that at the end of Sukkot, we go back to reading the Torah. We finish the Torah, reading the Torah, and go back to reading the Torah from Bereshit, gives me the same message. We start learning the Torah again, anew, and can I even think of the possibility that this coming year I won't learn new pirushim, I won't have new insights about what the Torah is saying to us? I will feel sometimes, wow, how did I miss this all these years? How did I not see this until this year? It's not that we know everything. We're starting from the beginning, and there's still so much for us to learn, and so much that we have to get from Hashem Yitbarach. Does this mean that maybe we shouldn't build homes? Maybe we should just live in our sukkah all the time? Obviously not. We have another mission in the world, to develop science and the abilities that Hashem gave human beings to create stability and good things in the world. Those are positive things. It reminds me exactly of Adam Arishon, of Perek Aleph and of Perek Bet in Bereshit. Adam of Perek Aleph is a person who is powerful. He creates science. He conquers the world. That's what Hashem tells him to do. Conquer the world. Adam of Perek Bet takes care of the world. It is our mission to guard the world. And both are true about us. And all year long, we take Adam A, and on Sukkot, we have a reminder of Adam B. And the real question is, can we combine the two? We go out of our comfort zone to remember Adam B on the week of Sukkot. When we go back home after Sukkot, will we retain that memory? Will we create a good combination of these two sides of our closeness with Hashem, of our mission in Hashem's world? I think that is our challenge. And in the time of Corona, wow, what is more of a challenge to our stability. What creates more of a lack of stability than Corona? How strongly, how powerfully has this shaken our world and taken us into a situation of instability? I pray so much that we overcome this soon. But not only that we overcome it, but also that we take lessons that we learned from the Corona, that we learn about our weakness, that we learn about people who are alone, that we learn about how much we need to take care of the needs of other people, and so on. Many different lessons that we take from the time of the Corona. Will we remember them and create a combination once we overcome the Corona? Be'ezrat Hashem, I hope that should be soon. I think the lesson that we need to learn, the combination of Sukkot and all year long, of Adam A and Adam B, is the same challenge that we will have to face when we, Be'ezrat Hashem, overcome the Corona. Will we know to create this combination in our lives? Shabbat Shalom. Chag Sameach.